Hello out there. It's me. I'm not alone. So he woke up. We went to that dance party. He woke up. So he's gonna take over. He's gonna read what he and I think of your writing. But I'm gonna step to the side for once. That's right. Too much of that guy lately. I mean, you don't have a big poster of your face looking on the parking lot. Anyway, you all did some writing today. What I liked was everything. So, these are the topics. We got people writing about traveling, animals, personal favorite, shows and games, step by step, school life, art and drawing, blah, blah, blah. And some people are absent, so they'll write it when they come back. So, this is what he, mostly me, is what we wonder, notice about your writing. First of all, we were quite impressed about the amount of writing from everyone. There are many different types of topics. People wrote in a variety of authors' voices. It's obvious you know about your topics. We look forward to learning more. One thing I recommend is saying, the first thing you should know about is. One of your classmates did that, made me pay attention as a reader. It's kind of like how Mr. Corcoran clears his throat. You okay? I'll be all right. Someone needs to practice. It's kind of like how he clears his throat to get the attention of students. Another thing is to describe what the person or character looks like. Like someone said, there are many types of blank. For example, we use for example too. That must make it a good writing move. That reminds me. Do you know that you can ask a question of the reader? It's true. You can even use exclamation marks. However, the important thing to know about exclamation marks, you can use them too often, or if you do, they lose their effectiveness. Do you think you'll try using a question or four in your next writing practice? I hope so. Speaking of practice, did you ever consider writing to be something you become much better at if you do it more often? What's something you practiced and became better at? Another writing move is to tell the reader they need to do some research before choosing a pet. And for example, someone wrote, if you want a golden retriever, you should know that they require. This means the author knows what the dog breed needs. Dog breed. Please. And they share that information with the reader. The next writer used step-by-step writing and listed what you need to do in order to complete a task. The author is making tea, and the other is making eggs. In both cases, the authors told me what I needed to prepare and used vivid verbs to describe the action. For example, they used the words crush, pour, bang, and set at different times to let you know what to do without overusing the words do or put. That reminds me, be sure to collect some words that are interesting to read. One author talked about traveling and used different types of foods that can be eaten there. That informed me and made me hungry. Speaking of new words, it may be helpful to explain what certain words mean. Several people told me new things, like none of the McDonald's in the USA are halal. I never knew that. I'm somewhat certain what that word means. It's always better to explain certain words to your readers. Another student used a word like tempo, which means speed They wrote tempo, speed, and rhythm. I think my rhythm's pretty good, but I wonder if they could tell us why that's important or what that word means in terms of playing piano. The terminology you employ, that's a fancy way of saying words you use. That can make your writing even more interesting. and I highly recommend it. Something else to be aware of is the use of homophones. Be careful. Several writers used to, and to correctly, like when they wrote, "If you ever go to Disneyland." I was also inspired by the students who wrote about characters or shows, and it has inspired me to convince that guy, Coach Kevin, to write about One Piece. I thought it would be fun to make him try and complete an informational text about something he and I like, and that the students know even more about us, or know about more than us. Anyway, more to come, but keep practicing and working on your informational writing. I saw a cool kid put their headphones like this, so now I tried to do it. And don't worry, dog puppets don't have earwax, so your headphones are okay. All right, enough of that. Aloha and au revoir. I can't get it to do the firework thing. Yet.